According to numerology, 2026 is going to be a Wheel of Fortune year. The reason for this is because 2026, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 10, which corresponds to the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10th card in the major arcana in a tarot deck. So what does this mean for us for this year ahead? It means that the wheel of life is always spinning. The Wheel of Fortune can be a controversial card in meaning. Some people think it's as simple as like what comes up must come down. So if you're down on your luck, you'll have more luck later. But I see it as a little more complex than that because we have a relationship with both fate and free will. So some things do seem to be destined on our journey on this earthly plane, and other things we can make choices about. So this next year is going to be about you becoming clear on what really do you have control over, what is your true free will, and what is something you have to surrender to and allow to happen without your meddling or control. Now, 2026 can also be considered a magician year because if we further simplify 10, 1 plus 0 equals 1, which then would be the magician in the tarot deck. So number ones, I love the magician card because this is basically telling us that we have all of the tools that we need in order to create the life that we desire, and we are operating as the magician. So if we have all the tools we desire but don't use the tools, then our life is less magical than it possibly could be. So this is really an encouragement that we should be using the tools that we have gathered through, all of our previous lessons in our lifetime to create the life that we really desire in this year ahead. Again, in accordance with what we're given, and what the fates will allow. 2025 has been a hermit year because 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 9, which it corresponds to the hermit in the tarot. And this is a Virgo card. And the hermit is all about being in the dark, really. You have a lantern to light your way, so you're not completely in the dark, but everything around you just is not fully seen yet. So this past year has really been about us listening to our inner guidance and seeing where our soul wants to go rather than being too distracted by other people's lights and where they want us to go. So hopefully you have had that clarification. So then when you enter this new 2026 energy, you feel ready to take on whatever challenges are being given to you and be ready to, last year or like 2025 has been all about being in the dark. And 2026 is about being in the light. So how do you adjust your eyes to that switch and be ready to face the truth as well? Because sometimes when things are illuminated, we don't really like what we see. If you'd like more insights to see how you're going to be personally impacted in this next year ahead, please book a year ahead reading with me. Information on how to do that is listed in the description box. Stay foolish, y'all.